Manga-Waido.
I'm Shohei Endo, a 27-year-old office worker. This meat is delicious! Where did you get it? I ordered it online.
Goes great with beer. It's great!
This handsome guy is Hiroki Watanabe, a friend of mine from college. The guy in the glasses is my colleague, and his name is Kenji Otsuka. We enjoy camping and get together like this a few times a month. Kenji joined us after Hiroki and I started doing it together. It was when we were in a good mood after a few drinks.
Excuse me. We'd like to borrow some of your seasonings.
Sorry, we've never been camping before.
We brought all the food, but we forgot the seasoning.
Oh, I see. Here you go. Would you like to eat with us? We've got a full fire going on over there.
Really?
Sure, it's more fun with more people.
Thank you!
To be honest, if it was just me, I wouldn't have been able to invite all these beauties. It's all thanks to Hiroki and Kenji. The women were Riho, Chisato, and Miharu. We exchanged contact information and continued to hang out together. After a few more times of camping together, we grew closer and eventually fell in love. Actually, I'm going out with Chisato. What? You already asked her out? Yeah, we went out for a drink after we split up the other night.
Good-looking guys know what they're doing. I'm thinking of confessing to Miharu, too. You should confess to Riho, Shohei.
What? I can't. I can tell by looking at you. You like Riho, don't you?
Yeah, it's obvious. We'll leave you two alone, so do your best.
All right. I can do it too. They encouraged me, and I confessed to Riho. And she was embarrassed, but she said yes too. Then Kenji started going out with Miharu, and we each became a couple. After that, the 6 of us would have barbecues and go out to play. Triple dates were always super fun. But even though we were happy, there was a problem. For some reason, Kenji, who started going out with Miharu, started talking down to me.
We had an important business meeting the other day, but Shohei left his documents at work.
What? That's crazy!
I delivered them to him. Shohei is totally useless without me.
What are you talking about? I wasn't involved in that business meeting, and Yamada-san was the one who forgot. Stop talking nonsense!
What? Really? Well, it's true that you are sometimes out of it. Like last week.
Come on, Kenji. Let's not talk about that anymore.
Yeah, let's talk about something more fun.
Kenji got corrected and started to sulk. He seems to be trying to improve his own reputation by humiliating me. I know you want to look good in front of your girlfriend, but it's annoying. Bad things kept happening. What? I've been busy with work, so I wasn't able to see her, which kept happening, and she broke up with me. I see.
Well, Chisato was just that kind of woman.
Hiroki, you're handsome and good at your job. I'm sure you'll get another girlfriend.
Yeah, there's tons of women out there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess there's no point in dwelling on it. That's the spirit. Don't be too down. Thanks! Best friends are what you need! Kenji was cheering Hiroki up at that time. But when Hiroki wasn't around,
he's getting full of himself, so he got what he deserves.
Come on. Don't say terrible things like that. Hiroki's actually depressed.
What? But you're thinking the same thing, aren't you? That he deserves it?
No way! I'm not!
Who knows? You've been Hiroki's friend since college, right? He's good looking. He probably just thinks of you as someone who can make him look better.
Of course not! There are some things you can and can't say!
Yeah, you're a really good boy, aren't you, Shohei?
Huh?
Don't get so mad, I'm just kidding.
I wonder if Kenji's getting carried away because he's doing well with Miharu. I didn't feel this bad when the 3 of us guys were hanging out. Maybe this happens when women are involved. Hiroki and Chisato broke up, and Kenji's like this. Maybe we should stop getting together with everyone. I didn't invite everyone, and only met with my girlfriend, Riho. But then Riho started acting strange. How about the weekend? I'm free both Saturday and Sunday.
Sorry, I have some plans.
I see. More and more often, she declined my invitations like this. That said, I can't force her to go out. That day, I was walking around town going alone, thinking of going to the movies to get away from it all. That's when it's Riho. Who's that guy next to her? No way! Hiroki was walking with Riho! And they were walking arm in arm as if they were close! No way! Trembling with anger, I followed them and went into the karaoke bar. Why are Riho and Hiroki? I sent Riho a line asking, "What are you doing right now?" But although the line was read, there was no reply. At night, she finally replied. I was tired, so I was sleeping. Darn! You were playing with Hiroki! What do you mean you were sleeping? I couldn't follow Riho all the time because I had work to do. I heard there was a handyman in the neighborhood who could take care of the investigation for a reasonable price, so I asked him.
I gathered the evidence. Your girlfriend Riho was meeting a guy named Hiroki every weekday night.
Thank you for getting the evidence together so quickly.
And here, this too.
What? This is... On the weekend, I called Hiroki up after work. He seemed to be interested in my grim face. Kenji took it up too, saying, "This looks interesting, doesn't it?" And the three of us ended up having a drink. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while.
You got something to say? Hurry up. I can't go home because I'm anxious about it.
Kenji's smirking attitude annoyed me. But now wasn't the time to worry about him. You're meeting with Riho, right, Hiroki? What?
What do you mean? You're cheating with her?
I confirmed it with Riho. She easily admitted it. I had already confronted Riho with the evidence and confirmed their relationship.
That's photoshopped, isn't it?
Of course not. The investigator says he saw you guys go into a hotel.
Are you crazy to doubt your own girlfriend?
That's my line. Are you crazy enough to have an affair with my best friend? When I kept questioning her, Riho, who probably gave up, admitted that she had been meeting with Hiroki.
Hiroki wanted my advice because he wanted to get back together with Chisato.
So you got into that kind of relationship with him while you were giving him advice?
Because Hiroki's handsome. You can't leave a good-looking guy in a bad situation.
Huh. I didn't know you were such a skank.
I didn't think you were childish enough to hire a detective either.
Let's break up.
Yeah, fine. Bye.
That's how my relationship with Riho ended. I broke up with Riho because of you. How are you going to make up for it? Sorry. Hiroki, knowing he did something wrong, kept nodding his head and repeatedly apologized to me. But Kenji was in such a heavy mood.
Aw, come on, don't be so uptight. Everyone makes mistakes.
Kenji, you shut up!
Don't be so angry, Shohei. Forgive Hiroki.
Maybe it's because he's been drinking, or maybe he's feeling superior because he's the only one who's happy and in love. Kenji patted me on the back and said, "Come on, make it up with him." If that's the kind of attitude he's going to take, then fine. I wasn't sure whether to say this or not, Kenji.
Huh? What is it?
Just so you know, you're a victim too.
Huh?
I showed Kenji a picture.
Hey, isn't this Miharu? Why is she going to the hotel with Hiroki?
That's right. The handyman also handed me a picture of Kenji's girlfriend, Miharu, and Hiroki entering a hotel room. The handyman remembered Miharu's face in the group photo I had given him at the time of the request to confirm the description, and he took a picture of it just in case. From that point on, it was a hell of a drama.
What's going on? Why were you seeing Miharu?
I'm sorry. I wanted to get back together with Chisato, so I asked Miharu what I should do. In that vein, you approached Miharu the same way as you did with Riho.
Don't play with me! You messed with my Miharu! I'll never forgive you!
Oh, come on, Kenji. Everyone makes mistakes. Forgive him.
How can I forgive him? Outsiders like you, shut up!
Forgive him. That was your line. Kenji, in a frenzy of rage, seemed to have no language of the heart. It was about to become a brawl, and I knew we were causing a nuisance in the restaurant. So I paid the bill and dragged them out.
I'll never forgive you! Just get down on your knees!
I'm sorry, but Miharu says she hates it when you're noisy like this.
Shut up! What do you know about Miharu?
I don't care anymore. Do as you please. Kenji's voice was echoing behind me, yelling, but I didn't want to get involved anymore, so I quickly left. Afterwards, Kenji apparently sued Hiroki for inflicting emotional distress. Shohei, can you do something about Kenji? I'm getting abusive phone calls and messages every day, and it's interfering with my work. What do you mean, do something? There's no way I would. And I'm sorry, but it's not my problem anymore. Don't say that! We're best friends, aren't we? How can you say that after you slept with my girlfriend? Sorry. I don't want anything to do with you or Kenji ever again. Just settle this between the two parties. Bye. After that, apparently Hiroki and Kenji got into a muddle of court cases, and it started interfering with their lives. They both became unable to concentrate on their work, and made a series of mistakes. Hiroki was demoted from a bright sales position to another department. Kenji was given a pay cut because of a series of ordering mistakes and disrespect to clients. By the way, the women who had relations with Hiroki...
Because you made it so Hiroki and Chisato wouldn't get back together, Hiroki even went for Miharu! It's your fault!
Kenji was persistent in demanding an apology from Riho. Riho was terrified by Kenji's presence, so she consulted the police. Kenji kept contacting Miharu too. I heard them talking in the break room at work once.
Hey, Miharu, I'll forgive you if you get down on your knees. We can start over!
I heard from the wind that Miharu is also consulting with the police and a lawyer after being distressed by the daily calls. I was right to get out of that. I don't want anything to do with those guys ever again. After that, I started enjoying solo camping. I really enjoyed hanging out with the guys though. I learned the hard way that relationships between men and women can get messy and irreversible.
Excuse me, do you have a bandage or something? I cut my foot on a rock.
Yes, I do. I also have some disinfectant if you'd like to use it.
Oh, thank you very much, that would be great.
Whoa! I'm sorry.
No, thank you.
Solo camping is quite nice. I hope to enjoy camping in peace and not get into trouble from now on.